Hi, I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms. I want to welcome you all to my channel. Now today's video was to inspire you for Valentine's Day, and I felt really under the pressure, under the gun. I am getting ready to head north to celebrate the new year. But, so I'm going to show you what my design inspiration was. It was this picture, and initially I couldn't find it. So it was like all in my head, and I was trying to envision exactly how I had remembered it when I had found this like a while ago. And I wanted to create something like this for myself. I actually had two photos, but I only snapped one. And the other one was very similar to this, but it was multicolored. So the whole time I'm videotaping, I'm trying to explain to you my vision, but it's this. And it didn't exactly come out how I had envisioned in my head. So a couple things I think I would do different. I would probably put a little bit more pressure on as I'm squeezing to make it the lines. I would probably do more lines and maybe thicker lines. Again, live and learn, but I hope you enjoy the video, and I actually do like how it turned out in the end. My daughter, on the other hand, didn't. She thought there was too much going on, maybe, and I don't know if I guess in the design, I didn't have, they didn't have the center totally full, where I just did a full center as well. So if you haven't been to my channel before and you do enjoy DIYs, thrift hauls, thrift flips, like a day in the life of a small business owner, I have a lot in store for you guys for 2022. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that every Monday and Friday when I do upload a video, you'll be notified. And tell me what you guys think. I want your honest opinions. Tell me what you would do different if you were to do something like this. I'm always trying to find new products or something different and unique to put into my booth for the new year. So I love hearing from you. And if you do like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. All right, enjoy. So to start this project out, I did not have a board big enough, so I created my own. I took 1x6s and I cut them to 33 inches. So the whole sign is 33 by 33. I then painted it with white paint. And here in this image, it actually looks a little blotchy, but in real life, it does not look like that. So I don't know if it's how the lights are shining off of it or not. All right, to start, I thought I would take a pencil and start off by just doing an outline of a large heart so that I kind of, I didn't want to start with a container of paint right off the bat and just go for it. I'm like, I better get an outline to kind of know where I want to apply that first line or row of paint. So I took the pencil and like I said, I just outlined it enough, very lightly. And that way, I actually was going to start doing it like row by row. And I thought, nope, just start off with that first outline. And it's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of nice doing the pencil because that way you can erase if the outline if it's not exactly where you want it. And so I think this part of the project, I really like that idea to start it with a pencil. And then that way too, if that first line that you create with the paint doesn't work out exactly how you want, you can erase it, after the paint dries. So here is what I'm using to draw my heart. I've had these containers for a while. I picked them up at the Walmart. They're like 99 cents. I fill them up when they become empty. And it's nice because the cap, you can shut that cap and they stay completely good. So I just wanted to give you a peek of the tool that I'm actually using. And here I'm showing you that initially I was going to do a colorful heart, but I decided to do just a one color. So here I'm starting the project, and let me tell you, I was very gun shy about starting this. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should not have started at this large of a scale. Maybe I should have did this a smaller one to practice. So you guys are getting like real-time footage here. Like I have not done this before. I had this vision. I wanted to try it. I wanted to, you know, have one of these for myself for a while. And then I thought, well, gosh, if it turns out good, then maybe I'll add this like to my booth. So here you can see I'm just continuing to add lines or add hearts and just trying to make it as perfect as possible, or continue to look like the hearts, and just keep on adding. So I don't know if I maybe should have done my heart a little bit different, but I really think in the end it does, like, I really like it. I probably should, one thing I wish I would not have done is I wish I would not have filled in the center. I think then that kind of made it look too much. I wish I would have left it open. So I came up with the bright idea to add more lines. I looked at it and I thought there was far too much white, and I just went in and I started adding additional lines. And I don't know. I guess I went back and I looked at the original and I'm like, do I like it better without the lines, or do I like it with? And I kept kind of going back and forth. So I didn't know. In the end, I'm definitely going to tackle this project again, but I still think it kind of turned out cool, something different, unique, and I really want to try this with DIY paint and all those awesome colors. I just think it would look cool, like to have that first line be one color, just like a rainbow of colors, and I think then that would be definitely the difference. The other thing my daughter did say was maybe because your inspirational piece and in your mind, even though you thought it was flipped over where the background was white and then the paint was black, maybe that too, because it was black and then white on top, maybe that's why you don't necessarily love it as much as you would. Maybe, I don't know. I just think it was just a learning experience for me and for all of you as well. This really does remind me of the picture that I saw, but I don't know yet. I am going to let this dry, and at first I thought I better add more black. I think there's not enough, there's too much white. And so I added more black, and so lines, I should say, and you saw me do that, but now I'm like, did I do too many black lines? When I was actually reviewing the footage of when I first did it, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have left it like that. So this is my first time doing this, but I'm kind of liking it now, maybe. I know the original vision didn't have that black center, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm going to let this dry, and then I am going to add a black frame to it to kind of like finish it off. And I can't wait to try a colorful one. I think you're either going to really like this style or hate it. I can tell you it probably isn't for everyone, and this is like my first go around. Maybe if I made the heart more plump, I won't be getting these like severe, you know, like lines. I don't know, I kind of like it, but all right. I just wanted to give you a peek before it or as it's drying. And I just like the texture, I think, or like that's what I kind of like about it. All the lines look so cool. It's like an piece of art, maybe. I guess that's a good way to describe it, a piece of art. All right, I am gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna come back and we are gonna add a frame, and I'm gonna show you, hopefully, the finished product. So I took these boards and I cut them to place them right on the side to create like a border for this picture. And I painted them with the same black that I used to do the heart. So I'm going to attach them with my brad nailer now. And then after I get done attaching these, then I'm going to come back and I am going to cut the board that goes this way and do the exact same thing. And then we will have a finished product. And actually, as I'm looking, I think it's growing on me. I'm thinking it's growing on me. So what did you guys all think? I think it turned out pretty good. I am definitely going to tackle this project again. It was my first attempt and I wanted to get you guys a video for Friday. If I would have had more time, I possibly would have redone it and did the multiple colors. So I'm very excited to try this with DIY paint. The array of colors are fabulous and I have been wanting to put DIY paint in those types of containers anyway because of you don't want to do the cross dipping with all the different containers. So that is something I am going to tackle in 2022. With that said, on Monday, you are going to get a video on my goals for not only my channel, but for my business. So I like to sit down in December and always go over what my goals are for my business and now my channel. So I want to basically hold myself accountable for these goals, which I always do anyways, but by saying it out loud and telling you guys, it's really going to hold me accountable to do what I want for both my channel and my business. So you guys have yourself a happy new year, be safe, and we will see you in 2022. Bye.